crazy.
I was just chilling quiet, but it's like, an alignment discussion. I want to participate. It's an easy hook for me. I could talk about alignment for a whole show, and I don't want to.
I was interrupting your conversation to try to figure out if anybody could hear me, and you were so deep in it that
I hope you went live, because I like that we open with banter. That's always fun.
So the thing about alignment that's always something that I think really needs to be hashed out before you get deep into any discussion on alignment is, how are you approaching alignment? Are you approaching it in the way that D&D portrays it, where there is I hope I'm using this word right, there is an ontological good and an ontological evil, or an ontological law and an ontological chaos, where they can be objectively defined?
Mm-hmm.
Or are you using it as a shorthand for morality? And not to get philosophical on things, but anytime you bring morality into something as a subjective thing, you start running into the elephant in the room that is moral relativism.
Yeah. I played a lawful good dragon paladin who was a greedy prick. He wanted to sleep on a sack of money, and he'd appreciate a contribution for saving all your dumbasses. Like he was, but voiced. I don't want to get into him, but and everybody's like, yeah, he's lawful good. Oh, because he is.
And the thing is, if he follows all the laws as D&D has them, and he supports good and fights evil, that makes him lawful good, D&D.
Because it's a faction grind. It had more to do when planar energies were cosmological constants, and you could be afflicted and affected by them, and your magics could work differently. Your existence could be different on another plane that was in opposition to your alignment.
Now 2e did something pretty similar when it first launched. It had alignment damage, and I'm going to be totally honest, it sucked ass. And I'm not even going to say that because the concept is bad. I'm going to say it sucked ass because they made in my opinion, kind of weird decision to make it completely useless against anything except the diametrically opposed alignment.
It shows up in 3.x and Pathfinder, first and second edition too. There's evil damage.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, right? But if you're going to have good and evil damage, if you're going to have law and chaos damage, don't be an idiot. Make it affect neutral too.
I feel like neutral
you are saying neutral is the superior alignment,
right?
A good shared house rule that we had back in our first edition, as we converted to second edition days, was that neutral could be opposed by absolutes. So lawful good and chaotic evil could affect neutral. That was our understanding when we were 15, 16-year-olds. And it worked for the game because it actually made aligned weapons scary. And 3.x and Pathfinder first and second editions both have alignment damage, but in 3.x, you had axiomatic as a property of a weapon and anarchic as a property of a weapon, and that was raw law and hardcore chaos. So, and it started to feel like chaos as defined in like Michael Moorcock's Elric novels, and where chaos was a force of absolute obliteration of the natural order, and pure chaos would just lay waste to everybody and was an ultimate outcome. And when you think of that, well, then it's like your whole alignment system is just on the highway to hell.
Yeah. So, and I want to emphasize, in Moorcock's Elric books, law was not a good thing. Pure law was not a good thing. It very much was the opposite, where chaos was was so fluid and ever-changing as to essentially be guaranteed obliteration of everything.
Yeah.
Law was just pure stagnancy.
I like the power the elemental planes had in there too, as a neutral arbiter of the magical orders. We should probably place the Pathfinder though.
You can trace philosophical DNA back from Pathfinder into D&D, back to the original D&D, and from there to the Elric books.
That's why Elric was in early editions of Deities and Demigods.
Yeah.
It's a through line. Yeah,
I mean-
absolutely. It's
I mean,
genealogy.
so with Bruce Lee. I'm not
Genetics,
joking about that.
history.
He actually was.
We've got it all. Good evening. Welcome to Frontline Fiction. Joe and Asmo. There is so much knowledge at this table. I feel so ignorant. Like, I haven't been in it that long. 3.x. You're referring to 3.5?
And the third edition and 3.5 and what eventually became the DNA of first edition Pathfinder.
Okay.
So
yeah,
I
now
say
that I
because
pick up,
that's the,
I can. That's where I can pick up that trail, right? But much further than that. I love it though. I'm Tommy. I'm your GM tonight. Quick studio updates from Frontline Fiction. We've got an 11 a.m. table filled for the Veterans Day fundraiser. Next table I'm setting my sights on to fill would be a 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time table. I was initially going to play Shadow Dark. Now indecision and indecisiveness has struck. And I don't know. I might change my mind. Tonight, though, we're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Season of Ghost Adventure Path. Book 1, the Summer That Never Was. I'll be guiding the story, but these clowns will be the stars of the show. We're all consenting adults. We've got some safety tools in place. Viewer discretion is advised. If you have to take care of yourself, nobody knows you better than you. We're not sponsored or supported by any official organizations, but we do, in turn, ourselves proudly support Roll to Hill, a non-for-profit doing some awesome work with veterans, first responders, and healthcare professionals to bring some brick and mortar like IRL tables to communities across the nation, across the world. Who knows? To just try and help combat PTSD and break the stigma of mental health. Without further ado, I want to introduce it to the producer of this amazing show. He does so much to have made all of this happen. Jack, what's
Hi,
up, dude?
just doing the very important job of creating a fill-in avatar for Seth, who was unable to join us today. But we've gotten that taken care of. So yeah, I'm Jack. I do the production, but I also play Reginald, the Ratfolk investigator. And toss it counterclockwise. Asmo.
Yes.
hey everybody,
And-
Asmo here. Yeah, I've been gaming forever, and I want to keep doing it as long as I can get away with it. Tonight I'll be playing Sakari, and he's had an arc that he finally got his polearm back, and he can't stop making swish swish noises as he, cuts down the occasional errant bit of bamboo, and he's a kid with a stick.
I am afraid for anything that is remotely stick-like.
Well, go
Now
ahead.
that's
Make the
Sakari.
noises.
Yeah.
Swish, swish.
Wrists, necks.
All right, who we got next?
Well,
I'm Icy.
it's your call,
And
Asmo.
I'm not here today, but Jack might play Willow because he already has access to the token. So
Yep.
Don't look at my armor class. It is we.
I'm sorry. Who wears armor when you're not proficient in?
If it's
Look,
if it's on
we
wheels,
can't have this be a running joke of us just dogging on Icy every time because his characters are.
I mean,
Suboptimal.
there are other shows that I need not name where the tradition is whoever does not show up shits their pants. So,
yeah, or gets develops a comically violent excrement.
Well, that precedent was that was broken in Nashville. Actually, remember?
That's right.
I know.
Yep.
That's what I was thinking.
Yes,
Was no excrement.
something good happened.
Yeah.
Well,
I will say that I just, out of curiosity, unequipped the quilted armor and Willow's AC went up by 2.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wait,
just leave it like that and he won't notice.
It's possible.
We should burn that now that you're free of it.
I will
Put it
also
on
note
Arvis.
that there is no other clothing in the inventory, so she is.
Starkers.
Yep, she's got a backpack on.
Oh, that's kind of hot.
No. You know what? No, I draw the line here.
A backpack, a frying pan, and a dart shield, which is not
Okay.
I should probably.
That's okay. That's enough clothing, I suppose. I mean,
You can use the.
you can get
Backpack.
around like public nudity laws with that, I think.
Behind the shield.
It
Yeah.
really depends on where
Y'all
you're
wanna-
talking public nudity.
Y'all ready for another flashback? Y'all want to see if I can do this without
I don't
misgendering
think. Do we
the
actually? Did we
single
actually go all
most
the way around?
historical?
It's fine.
I'm going to do a flashback on the founding of America, led by Georgina Washington.
Tell me who, lads.
Oh, jeez. He's got props.
I have an actual. This is a
Did we
replica
get
of,
all the way
Oh.
around?
Props on demand when frickin' ad-libbing.
I know he immediately pulled out a flintlock
actually does
and
click
shot it at the
back.
camera.
It looks period appropriate.
Yeah, I have a sword too.
I do too, but I'm not going to get it.
I mean, it's right next to me.
While he's
Easy.
doing that, I'm Joe. I play Misaki, the Kitsune Swashbuckler. And I have been thinking about, I've been making a lecture in my head about how it's a recent development that law and chaos have been a separate axis from good and evil in general, except morality. Fun! Obviously, that's simplified, but not now.
Yeah.
Sakari can't contribute to that conversation.
I don't understand any of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Misaki thinks that kind of talk's a waste of time. This is all Joe.
And with that, my name is Kerosene. I'm playing. What's my guy's name? Arnav Varanov.
Varanov.
Alongside both of his companions, Arbus and Eris. And yeah, playing a druid, human, and I don't know what morality being an eco-terrorist is, so I'm just gonna leave it open.
Anywhere from chaotic good to chaotic evil, and you could also probably swing true neutral.
We'll see how he develops. We'll see how it works.
Curmudgeon Architect if we were playing White Wolf and you were a werewolf, because
I'm playing Smokey the Bear if you got tired of oil executives.
And last session closed out with you sending Eris
Yeah.
up to do some reconnaissance. Granny Hugh, who had applauded you for being brave and foolish. Brave but foolish. For having taken back the Dawnstep Bridge and braved the mists. Brave but foolish, and she confided in you. She brought you to the trade office after you ran off some dispatched of some Jenkins that were standing in the way of Sakari and his stick. Brings you to the trade office and kind of lays out the map of the town and goes over everything and tells you that she also needs a favor. 3 of her grandchildren and one of their friends have gone off. They went off before the festival to have their own little shindig, and she hasn't heard from them. She's asked you to check up towards the lumber drying yard. You sent Eris up, and in short order, you were able to determine where these missing grandchildren are.
Mm-hmm. I have a quick question. Well, 2 quick
Mhm.
questions. One, what time is it?
It is. I'm going to answer this question, and then I want to do my flashback.
Got it. second quick question. Actually, my other question can wait for later. Go ahead.
Okay. That was a quick recap. It is 6:30 in the evening.
Got it.
And it's 6:30 in the evening.
And it is summer, so it is still bright.
Yeah.
Unlike
know.
6:30 here right now.
Yeah. Now for the flashback full of genderless people of
Hey.
indeterminate physical characteristics.
You know, I mean, she's got that look going, you know, I mean, very, you know, I mean, neutral looking.
Androgynous.
Beautiful, though.
From what I remember,
Beautiful in a sense, right?
Yeah.
And especially in this flashback, we're gonna start with this warm gold light. It's spilling in through latticed windows. Outside the windows, just so much green. The air smells of cedar and ink. You can hear bells off in the distance, ringing faintly from the courtyard below. Kind of pan out. We get some more perspective. You've got monks chanting psalms, rasping wood. You've just got a complete station. You've got, you know, a man bent over a log going at it by himself. You've got this giant tree trunk, right? Just lumberjacks just sawing back and forth. Hammers thudding rhythmically. This is the Tansuji Monastery. This is the scaffolding that the town of Willowshore will be built around. Ziwi sits cross-legged at a low table in her study. Parchment, a teacup, and a deck of intricately made cards scattered before her. The cards are painted with ink and gold leaf, each depicting rivers, moons, faces, and hands in simple strokes. Their edges speak of age and use and care. A young acolyte enters, a boy, no older than 12. His robes way too large for his frame. Master, the lantern has not dimmed for 7 nights straight. They say it's a blessing. Ziwi chuckles. Blessings fade. Duchoy, care endures. We fed that light copper and breath. It owes its glow to us, not the heavens. He picks up the deck of cards and shuffles it idly. Not reverently, but commandingly. Now, let us see what the cards think of your so-called blessing. Sit. She lays out a card one by one. The lantern, the river, and the willow. And the boy leans closer. You drew them up right again. You always do. Ziwi smiles. Not always. Sometimes. They decide. She gestures at the cards, and there's a faint rustle, as if stirred by wind. And boom! with force, one of these cards turns over on its own. The mirror reversed. The boy gasped. Did you? Ziwi says, no. But I think she is learning my habits. She taps the card with a fingernail. She says, every craftsman leaves a mark on their work. Even a deck of painted leaves can learn to whisper if you hold it too close for too long. She shuffles the cards again, speaking to the cards intimately. The boy just kind of gets weirded out. It's a little weird. It's encroaching, inappropriate. What if it tells the wrong fortune? She says. Then the fool who reads it will make it true. Ziwi answers with a wink. That's the trouble with prophecy. It listens. Outside, a bell rings again. A gust of summer air slips through the paper walls, and the cards begin to flutter like living things, scattering into a perfect spiral and landing flat. Ziwi sighs. Show off. Come, help me pick up my ghosts. We have pilgrims to greet, and I'd rather not let them see me bested by a deck of paper. She rises, the light of the eternal lantern through the window catches the deck's surface, and for the briefest moment, the painted lantern on one card seems to glow on its own. Thank you. That was fun. I had fun. Exposition
great.
over.
How long
Currently,
did that happen?
that would have been the founding of the. That would have been shortly after the Eternal Lantern was lit.
Boy,
What,
I'm sure
7
glad all
days?
that pontificating about prophecy isn't going to be horribly upended by something that's going to break the whole thing in a few decades.
Or centuries.
I mean, Jihui was only, I think, less than 100 years before the start of the
108?
campaign.
108, I think.
Well, Jihui herself founded the Tansugi Monastery sometime before the start of this campaign, but not more than 100 years before the start of it, I think. And the start of this campaign, per the player's guide, explicitly notes that Abadar is dead as of the start of this campaign, but it's only been for a few years. So I'm pretty sure that Abadar's gone. Who knows?
I didn't even know he was sick.
Yeah, who knows if he's dead?
I don't know who Abadar is.
He's just fucked off somewhere.
He's got a banking, roads, commerce, civilization.
Okay.
Key to the Lost Vault. The lawyer that oversaw the contract that binds together Galarian from exploding into 1,000 pieces of chaos.
Yeah, all that.
So average
well, I
businessman.
mean,
Got it.
Sometime after that conversation and before the campaign begins, Abadar fucks off somewhere and breaks prophecy.
70-20. What is 70-20 IC? What does that convert to in Absalom Reckoning? What's the conversion?
I don't know, but I know that this campaign is in the year 7108.
To convert a date to Absalom Reckoning, subtract 2,500.
I feel like I need like
from
an
the year.
Excel
here we
spreadsheet
go.
to play this game. I don't.
No, just to keep up with the
I just want to
lore.
roll dice, man.
The Age of Lost Omens began in 7106. which was only 2 years before this campaign began. Jihui's definitely been dead longer than 2 years.
Yeah, so this happened in 7020.
I assume
Yeah,
the
that would've been
founder of this place
88
has been dead like
88 years
at
ago.
least 2 decades.
I think Joe was confusing Abadar for Aradin.
You are correct. I am conflating those two, or I'm mixing them. It's 6-letter names beginning with A. They've got the same consonant and vowel layout.
Yeah.
I don't believe in any of them.
Anyways, I think last time he sent his bird up and his bird saw shit.
Bird up. Yeah.
Yes.
That's with that recap. I do want to ask another question. Sorry, the recap about the bird. Eris, actually, you know what? You can answer this if you want to. You don't have to, I guess. Well, we're gonna see it anyway. But does the dry lumber yard or whatever this area is? Does it look like very open, or is it like closed off? Like, is it? I assume it's like a pretty. If it's a working area, it's pretty like open surface, like open planning.
So it looks the air that you've got rows, what you can kind of what you would know. You guys live here, right? Rows of stacked timbers lean against rough sawhorses. There's obviously a bunch of drying racks for all different assortments and sizes of lumber. It's just you've got different stalls, crude little fortifications, just to separate them. Be a pretty pretty big building down here. We can kind of pick one. You've got the fisheries right here. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we could say doesn't have got the docks down here.
I guess the mechanical
might put it here. Just trying to think for space.
Yeah,
right?
I guess the mechanical reason that I'm asking this is more: is this place more close quarters or stretched out?
It's more stretched out.
Okay,
Right?
I'm sticking with Eris.
Yeah, it's a maze of shadows and splinters, dude. Every surface seems to, hum with the memory of saws and axes.
Hey, so this thing labeled the drying house, isn't that supposed to be the mushroom house?
The mushroom house is right here. Yes. The drying house. Let's go this one right. Let's try this guy right here. It might not even be. Yeah.
And this one here is what?
The mushroom house?
The one below it?
Oh, sorry.
This one right here is the
mushroom
mushroom house. I wish I could make my. Wish I could make them visible to you guys without giving you all the geom-facing information that goes behind this button.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Can an animal companion provide
a way.
scouting bonus?
Yeah, I mean, does it count as scouting bonus?
Yeah.
As far as the exploration activity, no, unless the GM says why the hell not. And that falls under the overall rules about minions, where minions generally don't do things unless they're being commanded to. So the way that would parse out,
I commanded Eris to look around.
is that your exploration activity would be commanding your animal companion to scout for a net gain of 0 exploration activities.
Oh, okay. I guess that's fair. Yeah, whatever. I mean, Arna just ready to go. Like just he's still like holding Eris and it's just like just waiting for he's already ready. He's just like he's got like his backpack on and everything, just
I
waiting
mean,
to
your
go.
initiative is going to be as freakishly high as it would be with or without scouting.
Yeah. Plus 10,
So-
baby. Let's go.
And Granny Hugh
Watch me roll a
is going to pull the make sure that the villager, the father that came with you guys is.
Oh yeah, that guy.
She's gonna did. I know that there was some talks about some
Killing
late
him.
night visits. Yeah.
Let's not be subtle. We were gonna kill him probably.
We were discussing it.
I think
It was
one more
real.
day of discussing it meant we were just gonna do it.
Granny Hugh puts him in his place, though. You know, I mean, she's an older woman, but he seems to respect her, and he's on his best behavior.
I'm shocked that a wife beater is scared of the local mob boss.
Yeah.
She's more of a mom boss.
You guys would normally, and Willow will, Granny Hugh will also pull Willow aside. Willow and Silky, you know, and I think how it happens, I think when Granny Hugh pulls Willow aside, I think that's when Silky like probably crawls out from underneath a fold of the robes, as if to hear what Granny Hugh has to say. They have themselves a little conversation off to the side. And there's a nod from a slight nod, not an over enthusiastic one, just kind of a bored nod from Willow. And you guys, you know, I mean, you part ways and you start to make your way to the lumber drying yard. Normally, you would hear the lumber drying yard before you saw it. There's just a rhythmic hum that seems to emit from the place. But now, 6:30 in the evening, after the recent events, it's quiet. Heavy beams, you can see from a distance, heavy beams cross at strange angles. This isn't how it would normally be left. You would have picked that up from Eris, though.
Does
We
it
assumed
look
that people
like
ran away
it's...
when the fog came in?
Does it look like it's been built up as a barricade? Or like, I don't know, something to like fall on someone if they bump into it or something? Or does it just look like someone just shoved stuff around and left it lying where it lay?
Roll a perception check. Anybody
Is
can.
that open to everyone or is it
Imagine-
just
It's
imagine
open
what we
to
did.
everyone.
okay?
Yeah, roll them dice.
Secret perception check.
I'm going to
Is it
say
give-
Pursue Elite is not on for this one.
Is it giving constructed edifice or just drop your work on the ground? We're getting murdered.
You know, Reg, I would say maybe, maybe not for that check, but after this check, it might be worth an investigation. But it's Misaki who can point out from afar. You know, you guys are this big lumber yard, essentially. And Sakari, you're familiar with this side of town. It doesn't look right, and it does seem, Misaki, you would know it to be true that this seems to be some sort of trap or barricade.
Mm.
My. Someone
I
was
will.
having fun entertaining themselves with quite a bit
Just-
of lumber.
Quick reminder, I do have Trap Finder as a class feat. I'll just pop that there.
Nice.
Since we're
Oh,
feeling
yeah,
more
it's-
trap-like.
Oh, it's tingling.
Just so like I would get a check if we're not looking.
Right.
Just Reg looking at something that's obviously a trap, and the other three just like, yes.
Stumbling directly into it.
Just looking at like sort of like punchy sticks on the ground, just like, yes, maybe.
Reg is just walking forward.
Just walking around it, he knows exactly where
Well,
it
Is
is.
that what
I
you
mean-
said, Jack?
You say it's a trap. Do you mean it's a barricade, or it's something that's set up to trigger upon somebody passing it?
You would need to get a little closer.
The neighborhood isn't usually like this. It looks like maybe there was battle.
And if there's a trap, could it be a snare trap with like 2 hard-boiled eggs and some gunpowder green tea? Because I would fall for that trap. Sakari would be at that trap quick.
What a
Misaki's going to raise an
specific-
eyebrow watching these two kind of lumber forward, and then she's just going to call out louder. Is anyone there? We came from the exchange.
You call out, Misaki,
Yeah.
and you're here. Stop! Don't move! There's trip lines everywhere.
Yes. we
She's
have
and
noticed.
it's a girl. She's just gesturing all over the place, kind of frantic. And then one of the others like gets her to frantically gets her to calm down. Like, don't move. Stop moving. And she kind of calms down, and she kind of hunkers down, and you see in like the 10-foot square of what is just a giant trap are dirt-streaked, wide-eyed young adolescents all clutching each other.
My. I think we found the wayward children.
You built this to keep the gremlins away? Very good.
Are they
I
injured?
think it's the other way around.
Oh. I
Are
look
the
around
children
for
injured?
gremlins.
Gremlin bodies.
I mean, if the kids built like snare traps and like crossbow launchers and stuff, I'm impressed. These kids are future
How
adventurers.
old are
These
these
may be our
kids?
next characters.
Oh, you said adolescents. Okay.
Yeah, so
Say that
they're
in the AP. If the players die, you may consider having them play one
So-
of Granny Who's grandchildren.
So, yes, there's an unnerving amount of blocks of wood, heavy timbers, and sharpened stakes. They've been arranged to form a precariously balanced cage with these four young people, right? 19, 20 years old, right? They're in a 10-foot square in the middle.
They're bait.
I'm having a hard time picturing this trap in my head. I have
A
no clue what
suspended
this
cage
looks like.
dangling over a sharpened wooden
So,
cage.
so the kids are in a cage that's
No,
dangling
they're in the
over
ground.
No, okay,
basically
okay.
a pit
So-
trap of death.
There
Sounds
is
like
a clear
traps were
spot of
made
ground.
around
There's a
them.
clear spot of ground. That is where the kids are. However, above that spot is something that will harm them if it drops on them.
Or it'll
All
close up on
around
them.
that spot, so they are surrounded, are trip lines and other things that, if triggered, will set off traps, injure them, drop the thing on them, and probably turn them into a bloody pulp and no
Mush.
longer a living
So
child.
Reginald's gonna step up as close as you can and say, "You didn't set these traps, did you?
You don't
And-
say, Reg.
They were set around you."
You're getting smarter and smarter.
Reg
Hey, bit of
swipes,
sarcasm.
takes his bow staff and swipes it at Misaki's ankle.
Careful. Watch the tripwires.
Honestly, it just takes common sense. Look at those four. You think they could have moved all of this lumber around in a single night? On top of that, where would they would have learned how all these mechanisms? And finally, what moron tries to hem themselves in with traps like that rather than running for a safe place?
Say, moron. Prove you're not a monster. Prove you're not a monster in disguise.
Right. Which of the call it? The practices. Name one of them. Give me a number. Give me a number. Bombing tests me on this all the time.
3.
Don't enter water when ghosts are around. How are you supposed to know when a ghost is around, anyways?
Don't
Sound, and he
condescendingly
looks-
pat someone on the head.
Ectoplasm.
No, that's the second one.
I mean,
He
look,
looks to
your
the-
grandma
to the
sent us
friends
here
and
to help you.
Your grandmother sent us.
What put you in the trap? Why are you Why are you like this?
There
Was
are
the
no
cheat-
monsters
it
this handsome.
was the monsters.
Which ones? The little ones, or is there something? It must be something bigger if you're in this situation.
Yeah, so Reginald will
Yes.
describe the blue things, and he'll describe the buso, and
Was it
Yes,
like
it was them.
Abuso and the Jenkins?
Well, it was really the Jenkins. The Buso just made them work the entire time.
Did you see where they went after they trapped you in this thing?
Yeah, they went east.
and did they say what
I'm sorry, they went
buso's
west.
name was?
West. Huh?
Did they say what the buso's name was? Was it a butcher or was it a Modokui?
It might have been Gurglegut.
That
or
was
was it
it.
Garglegut?
Gargle.
Gargle? Oh, he's
No,
dead.
Yeah,
no.
they,
Oh,
No,
we
murdered
worried
him.
about him.
With how things have been going, Morgul 2 and this Grey Butcher are going to be much more of a problem.
We did
to deal
murder
with.
Gurgle.
one of the girls starts crying, right?
Oh,
And
Reginald, do you
and
have
again, the
tools
other
you
one's
need
like,
for
"Oh,
this?
calm down, stop moving."
Okay, well let's get you out up there. I have and Reginald will retrieve some thieves' tools from his backpack.
No. Help me. Let me take the lead on this.
He'll hand you the
Floor is
thieves'
yours.
tools if
I have my own. I have my own.
that is
The only-
the
Assist me.
The only tool Sakari has against thieves or thievery for traps is hope his hit points survive it.
So what are we?
I am
wanting?
asking Reginald to give me an aid check for my check to disable these traps.
certainly will do that. So aid. You just select
Because,
the target to apply aid.
Yeah, no offense, Reg. I'm a little more dexterous than you.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna set up like a Lucy Van Pelt like psychologist office stand, but it's with my healer's kit just in case these kids.
I'm gonna go
are
ahead and aid with
very
perception,
injured.
if that's all right. Because I'm just watching rather than disarming, or maybe
Okay.
providing input. What DC? Legend.
It's gonna be a what to aid
Its
is
default is
DC
15. It says.
Yes, default is 15. So we just give a what would the progression of that be?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Are you asking mechanically or narratively?
Mechanical. Well, I was asking
So
mechanical.
he makes a perception check because that is the skill he is asking to use to aid my check, and you are apparently agreeing, which would narratively be like he's pointing out what he thinks are the key points and the kinds of mechanisms they are, and then I make the actual check to disable them.
Helper's
if we
DC
know.
is 15, and if they succeed, it's a +1 circumstance bonus. If they
Yeah,
crit
critical
succeed, it's a
success is
+2.
And what? Yes, I would give it a roll. Yeah, it would go.
Okay. That'll be a
Easy.
success.
Almost a crit.
And then I will roll with that bonus.
And it looks like it did automatically apply. Woo! Look at that.
Nice rolls.
Mish.
All right. Does it have a this is a mechanical trap. And in order to successfully disarm it, it's actually a multi-person job. So Masaki, I think like you're going to do this, and I think Reg is kind of right there by your side, and you're about to go work one mechanism, and I think it's Reg that sees the entire trap for what it is, and how it's all intertwined. And this is one of those things where the two of you guys working together have to say, like Sakari, go over to that corner, go over there.
Can I go
right?
make an athletics check for you?
No, like it's just
Okay.
working around it. You don't have to enter the trap, right? But you guys have to. You have to
So
coordinate
basically,
your
we're directing them to do things as we say, but they don't need to make rolls to disable.
I can
Yes.
follow directions.
I'm just saying, like that's the nature of the trap. You've got to work
Okay.
together to do it. A little bit of flavor there, a
Neat.
little bit of flavor. And because it's you guys succeed at the check. What could have happened is you're disarming this trap. You realize that it could have, depending on how it triggered, it could have triggered inward or outward.
Mhm. And do we feel like it is disarmed now?
You do. You do feel like it is disarmed.
What would have caused it to trigger outward? Would it have been someone coming in from the outside?
Yes. It would have been,
Kill the
some
children
sort
or
of-
kill their rescuers?
Yep.
What a delightfully cruel little bit of work they've done.
Do you think he did this while he was intoxicated?
It's quite possible. Didn't you say that they're actually quite good at irrigation and such? That's not something you can do without knowing what you're doing.
Kids would have been irrigated if it went off.
Irrigation needs to be water, not just a liquid like blood.
Oh,
He seems disappointed.
Anyways, let's get the little lost chips back to the exchange, and then we can get back to work.
Oh, they run off. They run to the trade office like little
Okay.
go
kids
see your
with their-
grandmother.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, if they ran off in the other
They
direction,
run
I'd be like,
faster.
why?
You
Trip
yell
check.
at Sakari, and they start running faster. They're out of here.
My, how polite of them. What
So
nice
as
thank
they-
yous we got.
As they run by, let's hop onto a break.
All right.
Sorry, Miel Shivo. I know you just got here. We'll be back in 10.
Right.
Gurgle Gut's going to be the only Buso we fight right now. Because I feel like if they're trying to do this as an introduction, they're going to want to mix it up a little bit. And so far, we've been fighting centipedes, we've been fighting Jenkins, and we fought Gurgle Gut. They've got to throw more variety at us soon, right?
Well,
Not all
so
Busos are alike.
I'm waiting for the ugly cute
Don't
fight.
judge.
I don't want to fight Ugly Cute. That'll
Me
break my
neither,
heart.
but I'm waiting
He's going
for
to
it.
wreck us if we fight.
Yeah, anybody
And
got
that.
some blunt weapons?
No, with the power of me liking animals a lot, we'll be fine.
We're going to have to rely on Sakari to do like all of our damage.
put you
I
guys
should get
back on.
should get a
Willowshore
Tetsubo.
We
here.
already depend on Sakura. Well, no, actually, Misaki does get damage too. But we already kind of do depend on Sakura to do all of our
Yeah.
damage.
I one-shotted a centipede.
Reg can do
You,
decent
you
Willow
did
killed-
one shot a centipede.
Willow has a body count. Willow has a body
I mean,
count.
we all do.
You had to
It's
say it that
not-
way, huh?
Huh?
Now, and I'm thinking of Body Count. The band. Body Count, motherfucker.
So what, to your point, Joe, what do you guys want to do now?
I think
Right, it's a close run. Like you see them run up over the hill, right? Yeah, I mean they were. Who knows what they were up to, but they've run back to Granny Hugh. You've got Sakari's stick.
outside of considerations like what time of day is it, Misaki sees no real reason not to start heading west, check in on the trade office just very briefly to report that we found them and check that they made it back all right, and then just keep going.
They were in the woods checking each other for ticks.
They were not doing that when we found them. I can't say whether or not they did that before we found them, but not when we found them.
They were crying pretty significantly when we found them.
Not mutually exclusive. Ticks are not a fun thing to have.
Depends where you got one.
Yeah.
No
Do you
offense,
think
I'm not sure I
Sakari?
trust someone who has scales instead of hair for their opinion on ticks.
We get little mites under the scales. You got to be careful.
Ooh, that sounds much worse.
About the same, I'm told.
Arno just remembers all the times he had to pick ticks off of Arbus.
Ooh, I
Which
got to
means
look
it's
up
just
if
like a-
foxes are hosts for ticks or if they are victims of ticks.
Possums eat ticks.
Decision time.
Arno would probably like to go visit the Leshy Tea House.
That's like way over here. Yeah.
I mean,
I want to check out the
we
Mother's
started
Day.
in a clearing. We've gone farther than.
I feel like I should point out we're not done. We have a mission still.
Which is?
Yeah, if you pop into the trade office and you report to Granny Hugh, Granny
Oh, yeah.
Hugh is at she's got like a sand table laid out of
Maybe
the
I don't
town,
wanna work for a
all
drug
the
dealer.
all the important landmarks marked out, and everything is and I think at some point maybe some other kid runs up and she gives some instructions of like get this message to Shao, get this message to old Matsuki. We've got a unified effort to take back downtown. Let them know I'm sending in an advance team, an advance party.
I bet that's us.
And you can see that she has now so you guys know she used to be a town guard.
Yeah.
Maybe even I think it was like, hey, you want to be a captain? I think she turned it down. I think she stepped away. That was where she said no. I could be wrong on that. It's probably in the player's guide. But what's important right now is she's got that hat on. right? And she turns to you guys and she says, "Okay, it's time. Thank you. It's time to reclaim downtown. I need your help."
If you're
I
saying that, it
mean,
sounds like you've got a plan in mind.
No, I don't. I was hoping you guys would.
Delightful.
Granny who cops
Going
that?
from the north.
But no. And as she says that, all right, as she says that, she's gonna set some crap down on this table with her map, right? Big table, sand table. And she's going to offer up 10 healing potions
Oh,
and
shit.
8 potency crystals.
Whoa.
what's a potency
Get me
crystal?
my city back is what this patron support says.
That says to me that we should
Is this
stall
just-
until
is this just
until
crack?
Willow is back.
Is she giving us crack?
Why, that's 2 apiece.
Potency crystals, as an actual explanation, potency crystals are consumables that can be attached to a weapon and then used to make it a +1 striking weapon.
Oh,
for a
God.
fighter.
No.
This is gonna be
It's
terrible.
weapon crack. It's crack for weapons.
Just a
We're
pinch
selling
between
crack
cheek
to
and
the
toe.
animated sword.
I am not gonna lie. Misaki's first instinct on this, the hair on the back of her neck stands up and she wants to run far away.
Arna's very willing to just take the potions. He cares nothing about the crystals. He's just
That
like,
is
okay.
72 gold worth of shit.
That is scary.
I'll
I
grab
mean, this
2
is all
potions.
meta. This is all meta, right? But that is scary.
Yeah, totally.
grab
In
2
character,
potions
Misaki's
as
like,
well.
this influential person with a bad reputation is just offering us a shit ton of valuables to do her bidding. Abort, abort, abort.
And Sakari's thinking,
At worst, I'm a mercenary.
like, it's negotiable. Because she's a town guard. Yeah, he's
No,
got that
she's
vibe.
She's just Granny Hugh.
Right, they're
man.
all on the stash now. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab.
What do you mustache?
Reg just starts, forgive the language, squirreling them away.
He'll smell one of the healing potions. Does it check out?
Does he smile? His cheeks go up, and we hear glass clinking as he's got 5 potions in each one.
Of course.
It's the good stuff, man.
I saw a short video today of a hamster fit 9 baby carrots in its cheeks.
Wow.
So
One
Uh,
hamster.
Your
So I think
generosity
you-
is inspiring.
I think these
Mhm.
bottles, the bottles that they on have a, they kind of have a crafter's mark.
Does Reg recognize?
Oh yeah, it's Granny Hughes.
She's an
Nice.
alchemist?
Your generosity is
Just-
inspiring, Granny.
I'll take.
I'll let the
Just a
others
businesswoman.
avail themselves of it.
I'm gonna just take 2 healing potions.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because even Arna understanding that Granny Hugh is a very transactional person, he's just like, what's she gonna ask me to do? I'm a herbalist. Like, what do you want me to do? It's 2 potions. I'll pay you for them later. I don't care.
Look,
Hey,
look,
Reg,
Just entirely off
can
of
I
the
get
vibe
a
so far?
Willowshore lore check? Or
just
is this,
entirely off the
yeah.
vibe so far,
Yeah, it's
and the
not a
player's
bad
guide,
idea.
I'd say that there's a non-zero chance that the worst she could ask you to do is kill Matsuki.
She's
I am
asking
not
the
joking.
worst guy available to kill
Are we pursuing a lead on this one?
Nobody knows
Does
this
this have
guy.
anything to do with
I don't
People
think
come to
why not.
Arna when they're like, hey, my leg's broken. It's just like, sure.
We
Yeah,
are
but
discussing
Arna,
Granny Hugh.
You have a fucking bear. He's an old carpenter.
Oh, yeah, the bear that everyone's gonna see coming. What do you think? I'm just gonna stroll
that
to the
secret?
estate and go.
No, it's secret, yeah.
Okay.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Well,
If she wants
I take it
Matsuki
wasn't
dead,
so
it's
good.
not because she's trying to hide.
If she wants Natsuki dead, she can do it without me.
She's an
2
old
potions
lady.
is
She
not
doesn't want to
enough
get
for
her
a kill
hands
someone
dirty.
contract.
We're not killing anyone. We're liberating the town center. Your carts are very far ahead of your horses.
It's not that Arna trusts Granny Hugh. It's just that he doesn't care enough about anyone. He doesn't care enough about Granny Hugh to be like, yeah, whatever. We'll talk about this later. And by talking about this later means he's just gonna go over to his house after all this is done and not talk to her.
Are those potions on the? Yep,
They
never
They are
mind.
in
I found
the
'em.
party stash.
Yeah.
I was doing an
So-
investigation on where the party stash was found. I found it.
Let's let me orient you guys on downtown. We got to do some. I think we got to do some world building.
Anyway,
Uh,
Danny, I have some thoughts about what our next step should be.
So there, you've got where used to sit the mansion, right?
That's gone.
It's no longer there. It's just
It's
gone.
airlifted.
Okay.
We got
First,
Whitebeater's
let's
house over
establish
here.
that. And I'm thinking, as we talk about this, think about it as it's mapped out on Granny Hugh's trade office. She's pulled the big picnic tables made from these giant lumber logs that we've been seeing in flashbacks and in the lumber yard. Right? She's just big old table, big old cedar table, and she's got this map of the entire city spanned over it, right? Like a battlefield commander. So as we think about downtown Willowshore, let's look at it, let's take it in from that perspective. Right? Mansion gone.
I would like to know, I am sorry, just I'd like to jump in really quick. This big walled thing is not the governor's manor. At least not according to the player's guide.
Where is the daggum governor's manor? Cause I didn't think that was it. Regardless,
There's a
it's a
lumber-
prominent feature. You can see it. You should the way it's written contextually, it just told me that it was that obviously once you could see, it was gone. And then other than that, the western part of downtown. So
what I was able to find is that it is in the northeast part of downtown.
yeah.
Might
So
be this building right here. Because the big walled building are the abandoned lumberlords' estates.
Yeah, I've got the abandoned estates right here. Abandoned lumberlords' estates, after being thoroughly picked clean, were left to serve as the occasional rage room or a dare challenge. An abandoned shrine to Desna sits in one of the houses.
Yeah, if you look at number
Uh-huh.
15, which is the downtown district as a whole, it mentions that the governor's mansion is in the northeast. The
Yeah.
governor's home and office serves as the village's bank and treasury. South of there is the barracks, wherever those are. And then there's
So,
also a crossroad, a theater.
It could
so
be
there's the
store, the
Cerulean
bathhouse.
Treehouse, the Lewin Laws, which is so Lungwall's laws, after being revised time and time again by self-serving rulers, are a bag of contradictions, allowing independent lawyers to make decent living, attempting to make trying to make sense of these old, outdated laws. You've got Lu In Yang, female human
Lo
lawyer.
Ji Yang.
Say it again.
Lo Ji
Lo?
Yang.
Okay.
Family name is Lo and personal name is Ji Yang.
Then you've got the Cerulean Treehouse. This is Willowshore's lumber bosses thought super highly of themselves and thought mingling with the common folk was beneath them. So one of their aristocrats threw up the cerulean tea house. It took off quickly. Extravagant foods, drinks, and performances. Eventually, this novelty did run out. Lots of other good stuff here. We can come back to it. You've also got. Let me take you to the good stuff.
Would it be possible
because-
to skirt the hilly tree line there that oversees that part of the neighborhood and get a observation point from the north?
You want an observation point from the north.
Well, it would give us situational awareness because it's higher ground.
Is it? Let me check. Let me
Looks
see if
like
I can
it.
find anything
Looks
about
like the
that.
topography is hilly there. So
I
If
mean,
we can't higher ground it, I
it's
think
not, the river is not going up there, and
Mm.
it does look hilly. So I'm going to surmise that also we would know.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you've got and I think this is it. All goes
I
up
was-
to a hill to the monastery.
yeah.
It's the Pilgrim's Path, right?
I was just
that's-
checking, and the Great Willow is at the summit of a small mountain, so
Yep, I remember
is
that.
high ground.
okay. So we could just go around and just check over.
I don't
Aside
know.
from that,
I feel like a more
suggest
direct
that.
approach might not be a bad idea. At the very least, to try and get to specific areas that might be strategically valuable.
Why
Yeah.
not scout?
yeah, why not? Let's just do it.
I'm
Just
not
any-
stealthy, but the benefit of distance
Any
and a
bigger
tree
problems,
line
we can
might
just
help.
try and just hit and run.
We just don't have to run in there without knowing what's going on.
Yeah.
I think
An
a
arrow.
reconnoiter from a.
I'm just not sure how good of an idea we can get of what's going on from that distance. It's not like we're going to have a clear, unobstructed line of view onto a plain. It's
Hey, the fog's gone.
a city. It's a town. How
I
many of
guess-
these are going to be obstructed by the buildings?
Let me
We'd be able to see
let
people
me-
going building to building, or any
let
troops that were on
me-
the move.
let me help paint this scene a little bit by giving us some scale, right? One thing, we look at this map of Willowshore, and I remember, we're looking at it, trying to figure out how far you can see through the mists, and we realize the river here is, football fields long. It's a small town, the small town of Willowshore. It's not very small.
Spread out.
Do you guys want to come in? Do you guys want to come in from the north?
mean,
It doesn't make a huge difference, but I've got a map here that I'm super enthusiastic and eager.
I want to come in on that map.
to throw out. Yeah, I want to get you guys on the map. I just need to
Yeah.
know which way, which
Whatever
corner
way
to
gets
put you
us
guys
to the
in.
next progression point, really. I'm good with. I'm not like the scout or the investigator of this group. I'm just good to be where I need to be when the shit hits the fan.
This might take a minute.
Well,
I think I'm slightly smarter than this particular character I'm playing.
Holy shit.
I'm happy with you guys leading the.
I think my opinion as to the relevancy of going to the high ground to scout and such is that what information are we really going to get that is valuable and will not be outdated by the time we move to a position to act on it.
Jonathan does have a
This is by far the largest map I have ever participated in a combat on.
Okay.
I'm not sure if I'm
for
seeing
me.
the other edge of the map or if that's just the extent of vision. It looks like that's the end of the
Oh,
other edge
there
of
we
the
go.
map.
Loaded in.
I don't even have Twitch pulled up tonight. What does it
this is-
look like? on
damn, this is huge.
stream? Yeah,
It looks
welcome
pretty cool.
to Willowshore.
Yeah.
For those
I
of
moved
you,
into position to give everybody
Leader.
my aura.
You know what? I think I'm gonna make the judgment call.
It looks like that's actually on like a minor cliffside. You should probably pick one road to be on.
I'm on high.
Top road or
I'm on a
bottom
high
road?
point.
they definitely use
Let's make sense on the
incarnate.
ground.
I know these stamps.
Looks like dungeon draft to me, actually.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'm gonna very quickly do my Beastmaster switch. I'm gonna have
Okay.
Arbus be with us instead of Eris.
Okay.
So the Eris token
I
here can just
will-
go
Bird gone, bear down. Repeat, bear
bird
down.
down.
Oh,
Bird down.
backwards.
What is
Back-
bird up from?
Bird up. I know what word up is from.
It's a meme. I'm pretty sure.
Not just a song by Cameo.
It's like a Final Fantasy thing.
Mm.
I don't know. I've
Okay,
never played.
so my thoughts, Misaki's thoughts are, if there is one thing we should focus on first in terms of checking it out, she thinks it should be the guard barracks,
Sure.
because she figures even if the guards have been slaughtered to a man, there's a decent chance there's still weapons that can be found there.
I could get a Tetsubo.
But we don't need
More
any
importantly, if the weapons are crap, they can still be used to arm the villagers more than they are now.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we have
An
villagers
armed mob
coming
is
with
better
us?
than an unarmed mob. So
Well,
yeah,
somebody
let's go raid the barracks.
We should check out the barracks.
We also have been informed that Bird Up is from Eric Andre.
Yeah, that
Thank you, Nerd
There you
Cop.
go.
it is that. But the reference I'm doing, it might be the same reference, but the thing that I found is it's a reference to a YouTube series called Something About Monster Hunter. But it doesn't matter. It's just a reference. It's just like a funny soundbite.
So we would probably know where the barracks are, right? They aren't
Yes.
secret.
Yes. No, you guys. I mean, again. So, and this is something I kind of. Again, we're gonna be doing some world building while we're doing this. I'm gonna keep it. We're gonna keep it. I'm gonna try and keep it balanced here. But
I'm mostly asking what direction we would be walking in.
so you guys are walking. You guys are walking to the west
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
So
Right.
north is
Misaki.
west.
So this is our scale.
Would you
is
accept first aid?
first aid? I'll always accept first aid.
Oh, but I'm not asking you. I'm asking Misaki.
Oh yeah, I'm fine for that.
You've
I'm
seen
just
better
going,
days.
At this strangely bare piece of land in the northeast part of the map with the new orientation we have.
Oh, the
this
compass
part is
rose
just
is
like dry.
the compass rose is in the lower
The
right.
place that looks like it should have a house in it and it doesn't have a house.
It could be the town square though.
How
So-
curious.
So as we set foot on this map here, evidence of violence lies everywhere. Splashes of blood on the streets.
You need to stop
walls,
healing people.
broken weapons and gutters and just smashed doors
I
and
can't
windows.
be targeted for this kerosene.
Many of
yeah.
the locations on this map before us do not have numerical codes. These could be empty homes, abandoned shops, partially completed structures. You guys can use these unlabeled buildings, the book says. It encourages me to let you guys know that. So, I mean, feel free to make one your own if you want. I don't know. Who knows what it is? We'll get some painting. We'll get some improv going. As you guys first make your way through this first part of downtown, you smell amidst the wreckage, you smell offal and rotten meat, stagnation. Smells like death.
I think you got rid of Eris a bit too soon.
I don't think vomiting's going to be the most useful thing here. I'd rather have.
No, I feel like we're
think
not
she
going
probably
to find
didn't
an
go
enemy. We're
anywhere.
going to find dinner, I feel like.
Yeah, she probably didn't go anywhere.
She ate enough. I fed her like 8 Jenkins before I sent her off.
Come on, let's go get our second condition.
All right,
No,
so
I'm
Yeah, it's coming from the stables.
Oh, let me real quick scout
that's gonna
with
be-
scent again.
okay.
Oh yeah, get a good scout with scent.
How do you
I have
ping
it
again?
active. Yeah, and that sense is
Whoa.
I think it's 30 foot in precise scent.
I am not flicking my tongue in the air. The air
Can I
tastes
also do that
nasty.
with Arbus since he also has imprecise scent?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. There's a perception check for Arbus.
Red and I just went to jail.
Oh yeah, I was wondering. We somewhere? Oh yeah, we're somewhere else.
Oh, interesting.
I lost you guys.
It moved us to a different scene. We had a load point.
We seem to be on a zoomed in portion of the barracks. Or
Yeah,
stables or something.
there's doors now.
Oh, I think I just hit the load point.
I'm out here with your bear, by the way.
Yeah, just like keep moving around. Maybe you'll hit the load point.
Uh-oh.
I see.
Oh, I'm hitting a load.
There he is.
Oh, so it automatically moved us to this map.
Stuck at 99.
Yeah, no, this is not my doing. I haven't touched anything.
Should we not be here?
Perhaps we.
No, wherever you guys are, I don't think you're supposed to be there.
It looks like exactly where we were, just slightly zoomed in.
Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
got the 2 parallel roads split by a cliff. It's got the little building next to the larger building, the big dirt yard, and the building that you pinged as being the stables.
We got knocked out
before all
and
this.
left exactly where we were.
I'm just in the dark.
And I navigated back to the downtown Willowshore, and now I have no visibility.
Oh shit, my bear isn't with me anymore because we teleported.
Oh,
This is odd.
I need
Let's do
Arbus.
this. I'm gonna go here.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you can always just drag us wherever you want us. Anyway.
yeah.
And then we'll go here. I want to see what this does. Yeah, because I don't see. Okay, there. I see you now. Nobody move. Nobody move. Kidding. Sort of.
I'm where we all disappeared, and there's just Arbus alone.
Yeah, I see Arvis. So these shouldn't have. Did anybody open a door? Does one of these buildings have a door?
I didn't see a door, but it's the building that's at a 45-degree angle to the rest of the perpendicular buildings. That's the entry point. I can see the building, but I don't have a token on there.
There's
And
Eris.
also,
I mean, in the other map,
both
there
the
was.
stream and the producer are on a different map, by the way. If you guys are intending for us to be somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm not sure.
All right,
what's
let me
happening,
try
really.
putting you guys. Let me try putting you guys back on the map here.
I see a bear.
I lost Arbus now.
He's still
Oh, I see
here.
him.
I don't see him.
Okay.
All
I
right,
still have
so
control over him.
I've lost your tokens again. Whenever you guys get right about here,
Huh, that's so weird.
I
Man.
lose your token completely.
What do you mean? We're right over to the left.
I see you pinging your mouse, but I don't see your token. I can't click your token, even though I put it there. And
Really?
mm-hmm.
Something
Oh,
broke, some
man.
dependency. Or some
I can go.
permissions or
I'm gonna
something.
go ahead. I
Oh.
want to give Foundry a restart real quick.
We're not gonna get a combat in. There's no way.
I mean, we're certainly not going to get a combat that they gave us 72 gold pieces worth of expendable or consumables for.
Okay. All right. I think I got Masaki, I got Sakari, I got Arbus. There was an Eris. All right. Reg.
Oh, I'm on the map now. Oh, I'm gone again. That did not take but a second.
Loading. Let me try. I think I might know what's going on. Give me a second. One more second to try and diagnose something here. Has it already put you in some of these other buildings? Oh my god, it did. Holy crap. That's almost impossible to manage as a GM. There's
Are there
gotta
like
be a better way to do that.
they just
Yes,
automatically put us in
there
different buildings?
are. Yes, there are. Hold on. Let me.
We're in the Lost and Foundry department.
Hero point. Hero point.
It now says
Hero.
loading. Okay, we're back here.
Hey,
All
you're
right.
invisible
I've
again.
got a Sakari. I need an Arbus.
Just an
Need
Arbus.
an Arbus. Got a Masaki, Sakari, a Reg. All right, we're good. All right.
Okay.
The smell. The
Bad.
smell is coming from this building right here.
All right. Reg will follow his nose.
We had rolls.
Can Arna put his ear up to the door of this thing right here and see if he hears anything?
He can. Which right here?
The one with the 45-degree building. Yeah, that one. Just to see if he hears anything.
No, you don't hear anything.
I will then open the door.
Hold on, Kerosene. Are
Sorry.
we investigating this building, or both?
I mean,
I think the rest of us were going to the stables.
the thing is, Arna felt a bad smell and was like, I'd rather check something else before going over there.
Okay. This building right here is. I'm not even sure what that is. It's so the building to the north here is the prison and the armory. This does not have a numerical code to it, though.
Could be just like an outpost, like a guard station.
It's
I can't even go
what
inside
it is.
it. It has like a door, but there's no entry option, so.
Try it now.
You need to right click on the door to open it, I believe.
I just unlocked it. Whatever it is.
I don't think we can open it.
It's not letting me go inside. Whatever, just let's go stables. It doesn't matter.
Oh, Arno, could you come over here and stop messing with that door?
Let me put you guys over here.
Sorry, I don't want to go to the shit stables. They don't fascinate me as much as everything. Ugh. I just saw the dead horses.
Why?
That is not great.
Someone had an interesting idea for entertaining themselves, it seems.
This is not entertainment.
Yes, what is entertaining about this?
This is foul.
And there's a big source of something.
Oh, Oh dear.
And
Uh,
out from the rafters and this hay and, well, the corpses of these dead horses is a cockroach swarm. Roll for
Oh,
initiative.
Fucking swarm. Okay, neat.
Swarms, man.
Gotta love a swarm.
28.
Have fun, guys. I'm not going to be helpful.
I'm not going to be much help either.
Oh, why don't I have breathe fire?
My only answer is just hit hard.
At least you can do that. Most swarms
That's
are
true.
immune to precision damage. You know how hard I hit for precision damage?
That's right.
Did the scouting apply?
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't look like it did automatically, so I think everybody gets +1 on top, right?
I don't think it changes anything.
I don't think I need it.
Yeah,
And
it does not change anything.
It changed a lot of things last
Woo!
combat, though, and
Yeah.
I would
29.
always want to. I
Almost
always want
30.
to practice.
No,
be in the
Arno,
practice
you don't
of
get the
catching
scout
that.
bonus.
Oh, well, I don't care. It's still 28, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're the only one who doesn't benefit from scouting in this party.
Doesn't matter. Still have probably the
already
on
did
average
the
highest
same type of
initiative.
bonus.
All right, we got everybody in. All right, it's what is this condition that you guys have on you right now?
It's a
martial aura
defensive
from the
thing
snake.
from.
That's my
Sakari's-
marshal's aura.
Oh,
It's against
awesome.
fear.
Good.
We think
good.
things are less scary when we're near the snake because the snake is scarier.
You're gonna need it.
Checks out.
Arna, it's your turn.
So
Let me
the-
begin this encounter.
Yeah. Is the door where this thing is? It's closed, right?
It
Or is it
is,
open?
but this I don't know. Can you guys see in this stall right here?
We can.
So we can see like a
Yeah.
giant hanging down clump of masked cockroaches that are dropping down in cantaloupe-sized clumps.
Or they're crawling out of the horse
Absolutely.
body.
Yes,
Or they're
and
crawling. Yeah. ugh.
yes, and and they, while they're not hissing in a common language, their actions portray they want to eat your face.
Okay.
They're swarming up and they're coming. It looks aggressive. It's coming towards you. This
You're
is not an idle
sure?
swarm.
You're sure they're not saying creepy things in common that bugs shouldn't be able to say?
I'm sure.
Damn.
So I'm
I
gonna
thought the description was they were
go
spilling out of the rafters, and that's what I pictured was some real horror show shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Drip.
go
It starts as a drip.
A
Drip.
couple roaches, roach tooth, little cluster
Drip.
of 3 scattering in different directions.
Drip.
Ugh.
Drip. 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 Drip.
Oh,
What are you
that's
doing, Arna?
nasty.
I mean, that's what I'm trying to get to.
He's
I'm
trying to
gonna
move.
go ahead and stride that way. Can I see the mass?
Oh yeah.
so I can see it.
It is large mechanically.
Okay, that's fair. So I move 1, and I guess, I mean, it makes sense. Should I do maybe the cards? I mean, these cards are going to be useless very soon, so I might as well use them. That really depends on the range they have. I'm gonna go ahead and nah, you know what? Let's just go for a classic.
Fireball?
I wish. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Slashing Gust with 2 hands. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's still 1 target. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna cast just Slashing Gust, and it's just 1. So one
All
second. That's gonna be Slashing Gust, attack.
T to
Roll.
target.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, bitch.
So that means they bleed,
Alright.
I think.
Unless they're immune to bleed damage.
Yeah.
One cockroach can only bleed so much.
So this is roll damage, and if they can bleed, they are now 1d4 persistent bleed.
Is the
Oh.
exoskeletal fluid of an insect called blood?
So
Well-
that's 4. It takes 8 damage, and it is
Hold on a
1d4
second.
bleeding.
How does a cockroach bleed, Kerosene? Because they are not immune to bleed damage.
Okay.
What's
Artist
it
sort
look
of
like?
just like he sort of just brings the air forward into this just very fine, sharp cut. And from this mass of cockroaches that are together, it's just like this very slight oozing that drips onto the floor from each of them. And it's just, it sort of starts coating them as well. It's this bleeding that starts to just mingle with as they move around. And it just leaves a small, persistent drop of blood as they move around, and they are bleeding.
So cockroaches do not have blood, but they have something that's called hemolymph, which is a combination of like...
I assume it serves the same purpose.
Yeah, it serves a similar purpose.
Then they are hemolymphing.
They are hemolymphing. They're
Down the
leaking.
hall.
Do I have to roll an additional d4 for the bleeding, or do you run that?
So in the spell
going
description, there's the
to-
box that says 1d4 bleed damage. You can just click and drag that onto the token.
That's not right. Or is it right?
I mean, I don't have permissions to drag things, so...
There we go. Yep, that's right. And then bleed damage. What was the 1d4 persistent bleed? What was the what was the roll on that? I see the slashing. What was your bleed damage?
There is no roll yet.
No, I damage I rolled a 4, which is double because it's a critical. So it's 8
Uh-huh.
slashing damage.
Right,
Uh-huh.
which is calculated correctly, I'm betting.
And the persistent bleed damage, which is the d4 that you roll.
That happens next.
You don't roll it yet.
Happens next turn.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, when persistent damage has a die rather than a specific numerical value, every time it procs, it rolls the dice again.
Okay.
So I don't even take damage. The damage
From the bleed,
this
not
turn.
yet. But if
Okay.
you scroll up in the chat to where Slashing Gust was posted, there's a box where it says 1d4 bleed damage.
Uh-huh.
That is something you should be able to click and drag onto the cockroaches.
Look, for now, the
I
cockroaches take
I did. There
8
we go.
slashing
Persistent
damage.
damage. I
Yeah,
see
they
it.
have. They took 3
Yep.
damage. So
Why
they
3?
took the damage. Well, probably because meta knowledge here. Swarms are a bitch. That's
They're
why.
resistant to. They have basic bomb damage resistance, but they're vulnerable
Everything
to
that's not
area
an
stuff.
area attack. Yeah,
Oh, this is horrible. Okay.
It's a swarm trait.
it's not great.
Yeah, so you
Sucks.
have one more action left. What would you like to
No,
do?
I don't.
Arna?
I strided and I
He
used a
moved and he did a
2
2
action
action.
spell.
Reg, your turn, my friend.
All right. Well, we're definitely gonna let's just roll now, or we'll do the devise a stratagem because then we can decide what to do. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and use that as a +1 for a non-attack stratagem. So use a +1 on a knowledge check for I'll do a nature check, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. DC 16.
So do plus. There we go. All right. So, is there anything besides area damage that would be useful against these things?
Splash damage.
Besides, thank you. Wonderful. Very helpful knowledge.
You share that knowledge because Sakari is just going to go hit it with a sword, or is
I mean,
not
do we
going
have
to
any?
sense out.
If you have a way to hit most of them, if you have a way to hit a lot of them at once, do that.
I have.
Not sure if there's much else
nothing.
to be said about that. And I cannot attack them now, so I will. Let's see. So that was 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, 2, you did a stratagem, and then you did the recall.
Was it?
knowledge check.
Does this have anything to do with my investigation? If it does, it would be 1 action, right?
If it's someone relevant to the goal of your investigation, it's free action, and that's up to the GM to determine.
Yeah.
I mean, the investigation, it's, the investigation into downtown or the investigation into the stables, right? I think this is an investigation into the stables.
Okay, so I didn't declare that. So let's go ahead. I'll just use my last action. I'm going to prepare to aid.
Sakari. Help Sakari.
Okay, Sakari.
Yeah.
When he takes his first action against them, he's gonna.
I can all but guarantee you, I will be dead weight in this encounter.
I mean,
I don't think any of us will be particularly strong in this encounter.
This is a very bad party. This encounter.
Oh no, it's any early party. You're going to come across something that undoes what you've been doing so successfully. It's just part of the learning process.
Also, 12-minute warning.
Yes. Indeed.
Let's see if we can make it through a full round of combat.
Whose turn is unknown? Is that the monsters? Unknown. Is that the monsters?
That's the
swarm.
Is that your turn? There we go. Okay. Well, it's going to
Vermin wave.
Stride. It's going to stride.
I would like to make a reactive strike.
Okay, and I can aid you on that.
So Reg would roll his check first.
Can you aid me on my reaction?
Yeah, it's if he says that he wants to aid on your next attack.
I'm fine.
Sure. So I'll aid with perception. Look out!
Thanks for the warning.
So it's damage,
Well,
damage.
That's a 27 total, which will not quite be a crit because we can see its AC.
I can't. That's okay. So
7
how
damage,
much went through?
which
1
reduced by 5 or something is like
it
2.
Should be 2.
How exciting!
Right. I am pleased to say, by the way, I am legitimately totally useless unless I get a critical hit in terms of damage dealing.
Well, my much lauded damage output has fallen short of an ability. So they're just rolling up on us. They're getting bitey.
Okay. That's gonna be a
hold on.
reflex save for the two
Before
of us, I think.
let me target you guys and let me roll that again. Let me see if it does anything different.
No. So what it is it's posting it in the chat, and then each of us who are affected can click on the DC 8 basic reflex save. It makes a pop-up for us where we can roll. and it'll just tell us what the
Right.
outcome is. And then
So
you
you
click
only
the
need
1d8
one.
piercing damage, and based on the result, we click the appropriate button after that.
Damn.
I'm gonna use my hero point on that because we're like 10 minutes away from done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna as well. If I've got one, I'm using it.
Almost.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Well,
You
success.
always get the one.
By the skin of your teeth.
All right. And you said is there a way to do it on the roll itself?
If you right click your result, it'll
Uh-huh.
bring up some options, and one of them should be
Reroll using hero point. Gotcha.
Nice.
Slightly better. It's a success. I'll
Both
take
of
it.
us succeeded barely.
My screen just went white for some reason.
You're crossing over.
Everything?
go into the light.
Or just
Whew.
Foundry.
Yeah, like my foundry's like pitch black now, and I don't understand why.
Mine went white and was pitch black. I had to log back out and log back in. It fixed it. I posted it in the chat.
All right, 1 second.
It prompted
And
humor.
that's 2 points of 1 point of damage there.
Yeah, because
These are worse than the mites.
both of us clicked the half because we succeeded.
And then you know what? It's gonna do it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my dice are being mean.
Yeah.
Mine are going to be excellent right now. Yes.
Right.
Be good, dice, or I'll change your color. Throw you in dice jail.
There you go.
It was an extension that we were using before.
And
Throw the dice in
it
dice
actually
jail.
was a dice jail.
it is your turn. That's my 3 actions.
Yeah, and
I
if
take
you drop
1 persistent damage. Did I
Oh,
actually
You
make
also
the
Then roll
recovery?
15, right?
I take the damage.
Mhm. And then you should. I don't know if it's automated or not, but it'll be a DC 15 flat roll.
Yeah, then I make the flat check, and I fail.
oof.
They're still hemolimping.
There's still hemolymphing.
I'm gonna step to here. Instinctively, he wants to get a flanking bonus, even that's not an option mechanically. It's just his nature.
It
So
might be flankable.
first action's to drop back to there, and then I will go ahead and strike it. I know it's not the best, but it's the tool I have.
So being flat-footed, that damage, would that be precision? Would that be tied to the precision trait?
Not at all. Flat-foot, off guard or flat-footed reduces the AC.
Yes.
And if they
Yes.
are vulnerable to it, it'll automatically calculate it.
And reflex
Yeah, it's
saves.
off guard is what I was saying.
I'm
It's
glad it's
off
still bleeding.
guard.
I don't think it affects reflex saves either in 2E.
So do I have to put off guard on him or something, or is it automatic?
If
No.
he is flankable, Arbus is in position for flanking, so it will automatically calculate it.
Okay, I'll just roll high.
Yeah, it looks like it
so-
did apply the
So if
flanking.
you see right underneath your melee
Nice.
strike Naginata, it's got the AC and 18 is crossed out.
It's not
3
nothing.
damage.
chip, 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 chip.
It's hard to hit so many.
This is where I
Step.
feel like
strike.
flat to the blade, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it
Distracted.
again. I'm gonna multi-attack penalty
Just-
it.
Hitting them with a pommel.
I just got I'll get a bludgeoning weapon at some point. That'd be better on other things, just because you made Sakari aware that he doesn't have one. Oh, roll higher.
Oh, there we go.
Right.
1 damage.
None.
All right.
9 at
Nine.
0?
They got
That's
5.
a
They got probably.
wash.
Oh, I forgot it goes like that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Worms are scarier
So-
in Pathfinder than they are in D&D. They're scary in both, but
First
Oh,
action.
no, we
will
got
be
like-
to-
We got like 5 minutes left.
It's
Yeah, I think we might want to wrap it up after my turn when we get back to the top of the round. Also, you skipped my turn. It's Arno's turn now.
yeah.
I'm
my
sorry. I
bad.
clicked the end turn
sorry.
button. That was my fault. I usually don't.
My first action is going to be to move there, and I am going to uncharacteristically rudely snap at Reg. Split up, you idiots! And I would like to spend an action to reposition him, which is normally an athletics check, but if he cooperates, I argue it shouldn't need a roll.
Are you gonna like RKO
Well,
him?
honestly, I can roll an athletics check if you want me to try and reposition him.
I think just do it. You'll probably succeed.
Jack, does he resist?
No, I don't think so. Not this time.
I'm just pulling him right to here.
Not this time.
And then my third action will be to split up.
Nice.
And that is going to be it for me, because
That's actually pretty smart, though.
I want to emphasize to you, my maximum damage against something that is immune to precision damage is 4.
So you can do no damage.
Unless you crit. And even then, not much.
My
I do
turn's
have
really...
Bentley on my weapon, so if I do crit, it would hurt more, but like even then, it's like a bad roll, and I still get jack shit.
Mechanically, I know this, but Sakari beating on them over and over again just to kill them, switching to piercing and just like skewering, seeing how many he can fit. He's gonna have a good time regardless.
Can I quickly run my turn?
Yes, please do.
Sure.
Since we have 3 minutes left and I already know what I'm doing, it's just like...
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to hear it.
Understanding how... I think Masaki needs to end turn or something, because it's not...
Right. I'm going to hit it, Legend. There we go.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and use 2 actions to cast Ignition.
Okay.
So this is just ranged ignition. And hopefully, maybe I crit, and if I crit, it's also on fire as well as bleeding.
That'd be pretty bonkers.
Okay, that was shit. So I'm going to reroll with a hero point.
You're not
For some reason, I didn't have a hero point in my thing. So I give myself a hero point, and I'm using it to reroll. That is horrible. Okay, great, wonderful. And last action, I'm going to have Arbus attack twice.
The bear is flanking.
He is flanking. So let me just
Is there
make
any
sure that I have him
mechanical benefit to
selected.
bludgeoning damage?
Huh? What was that, Jack?
Is there any mechanical benefit to bludgeoning damage in this situation?
In this particular situation, not sure. We don't know what its specific weaknesses are. None of us have tried bludgeoning damage yet, so we don't know if it's the same or worse than its slashing resistance.
Okay, that's a 23 to hit on the first one. Which would be no damage.
No.
Man, this encounter sucks.
No.
I heard somebody say,
And that's no miss.
Easy.
Okay, wonderful. And that's the end of my turn.
Show you.
Nothing was achieved.
And,
All right, and that seems like it's about
everything
time
was
for us to
achieved.
wrap up.
Yeah,
great.
that was
on that lovely
not
note,
great.
We got
see you all next week
round
as we continue to
2,
struggle against a
persistent
bunch of damn
bleed.
bugs.
I'm waiting.
Repositioned,
I'm looking
spread
forward to
out.
doing 3 damage next session as well.
thanks for coming by, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
bye-bye,
Thanks for
guys.
hanging out.